everybody, welcome to Cook with Karen. Look, I'm in the middle of canning. I have a mess all around here. You know, I have my little cherry tomatoes sitting here that I picked. I have my sauce going on the stove. I'm already started canning tomatoes, but I come here today real quick because my sister keeps yelling at me that I'm not getting videos out. I didn't think you'd want to look at any of this stuff. So anyways, I'm taking a melon today, and I've taken my berries, my black raspberries, my red raspberries, my blackberries. I have them all in the freezer. So I'm going to show you how I do my freezing. Today I'm going to freeze some melon. I'm going to do a couple melon. They're ripening up real quick out of the garden. You can't eat them quick enough. And there's nothing like eating fresh cantaloupe in the middle of the winter, okay? But anyways, take your knife, cut it right down the center, or however you want to, okay? Take out the seeds. See how it, look how nice that thing looks. Man, they're so sweet, not even funny. You know what, if you wanted to, you can clean these seeds out and dry them up, plant them next year. If you want. You know what else you can do with them? Clean them up and roast them. You need them. Anyways, we're going to do this real quick. Once I'm done, like I cut these into little wedges, like so. Just don't cut your fingers. Okay? Like that, like so. Almost stabbed myself. And then what I do, always make sure you have a clean work surface. I take my cantaloupe and I put little, like 1-inch little cuts in there, or however big you want them. Doesn't really matter. Then I cut them off, just like so. Okay, that's all I do. Little bite-sized pieces. Alright, you want them whole? I guess you can do them whole too. I never did it whole, or not whole, but in wedges. See? And then what I do is once I'm done cutting them into little cubes like that, I have a pan here. Okay? I have parchment paper, but you can use wax paper, aluminum foil, whatever. But I put them on here, okay, kind of keep them a little separated. And then once I get this pan full, I'm going to throw them in the freezer, okay? And then I let them freeze up, then I bring them out. And I have this little machine, what the heck's it called? I'll tell you here in a second. It's called Seal-A-Meal. You know what it's called? Seal-A-Meal? It's called, oh no, Food Saver. It's called Food Saver. It's a vacuum pack machine. And what I do is then I vacuum pack it. And I freeze these first, because if you freeze it first and then put it into the bags, when they thaw out just like you cut it right up, so they're not all mushy and stuff. And then on those Food Savers also is if you get something too moist, it won't seal properly. And at least mine doesn't, unless I'm doing something wrong, and I have no clue. You know, years ago, before I was able to afford $100 and some odd for that thing, I used to take a straw and suck out the air. Hey, you do what you got to do, you know, to feed your family. And this right here, you ever try to buy a bag of fresh fruit or a bag of frozen fruit? You see how much money it is? It's a lot of money. I freeze it. I've got my strawberries froze. my berries, anything you can think of. I got froze, and but then again, I have an extra freezer. If you don't have a freezer, do a lot of canning. I do a lot of canning too. I don't know. I would never can melon, but I guess you could. Okay, so you're sitting here watching me do this, which is fine. My sister's gonna edit it out anyways, and she wants me to do these videos and just let the videotape run. Fine. That's fine with me. She can suffer through the half an hour or whatever, however long it's gonna take me. Throw the rinds in the garbage and do the other half. And see, I'll do a couple bags. Yeah, I don't go overboard, okay? I'll do maybe 2, 3, depending on the size. This is a pretty big one. So if I get another one this size, I'll probably do that, maybe 3, throw them in the freezer, little quart-sized baggies, and then I have them in the winter time. And that's just to munch on, you know? Or, you know, Thanksgiving or Christmas or whenever the kids come over. The little ones like this, like fresh fruit. And if you don't have fresh fruit, go to the freezer. Get the strawberries out. Or the berries. Or the blueberries. Okay. This is the last half. And gosh, this, I don't know if it's because of the hot weather this year. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, the melon is crazy good. Oh my gosh, is it good? Now my one niece, Madeline, doesn't like this. I don't think Meredith does either. Now that's my nephew's, Michael's children. But my nephew Matthew's kids eat anything, or they at least try it. Well, all the kids try it, but his kids eat just about. That's because Matthew eats about anything. So kids copy their parents. And again, Michael eats everything. Couple more pieces. See, and then once it freezes up, come out, and it's all busted up. So then when you put it in the package, it's not all together. It's in pieces, and believe me, it works. I don't know how it works, but it works. I'll tell you what, I hate wasting food. Anybody will tell you that. My sister will send up, like the other day, she sends me back my dishes I send down. And the bottom of the bag, there's potatoes. I just dug potatoes up out of my garden. But I can guarantee they're not going to go to waste. Okay, guys. I got this one done. All I do, let me see. We'll switch sides with this. Get this stuff out of the way so you can see it. Okay. I just break up everything into the little pieces. Make sure they're kind of separated. See? Man, I wish this was smell-o-vision, because I'll tell you what, this sauce cooking in the back of me, holy moly. I started it last night. I squeezed out all the tomatoes, and the seeds and the skins, and now I'm cooking the sauce down. And I started about 7 o'clock this morning cooking it. Here it is, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's freaking driving me nuts. It smells so freaking good. Yep. I might have to cook up pasta tonight. Okay, so now what do? Throw it in the freezer. Okay, so I'll switch you around here. Just so you can see what I'm doing. So you don't think I'm giving you a line. Okay? Is this the right? Yep. Alright, all I do is take that, stick it right up here for a little bit. Okay? Look at it, I'll show you something. Look at, you can't tell what these are right here. Those are fried green tomatoes. The hardest part is keeping it stirred because you don't want to scorch it or anything. But look at that, that was right up to the top. Not anymore. And I still have with my bay leaves. And then I have more in the refrigerator that's got to be cut, cooked down. Okay, there's my messy stove. And I gave you a lesson in how to freeze cantaloupe. Okay? Okay, now look at, whenever you cook, I'm telling you right now, if you keep everything cleaned and washed up, it's not a nightmare. Okay? So, alright, I'll catch you back here in a little while and I'll show you how to freeze it the way I freeze it. Okay? And catch you in a bit. See ya. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I told you I'd be back. I have my cantaloupe. I just took it out of the freezer. It's as hard as a rock. Asked my sister because she took one. Anyways, how's it taste frozen? Pretty good. It's good frozen. This is this vacuum sealer that I told you I have. Okay, what you do, I buy it by the roll, so you cut it, and you, to whatever size you want, and then, you have to melt the ends. If not, you can go right through, okay? So, anyways, what I'm going to do here is, first step is to seal the bag. See, sealed it. Okay, now what I do is I just put as much melon in as I want. Which I'm going to do 2 bags. And I want to hurry up and do this so the melon doesn't melt before I get it sealed. Okay? So, that's probably good. You make your own. You don't want it that much, don't use that much. As much as you want. It's your melon. I like to kind of keep it flat so it stores better in the freezer. Once I put it in there, watch what happens. I mean, I'll tell you what I do. I go to the grocery store, I buy meat, family, size meat, and then I cut it up and divide it up, and then I vacuum seal it and put it in the freezer. And it lasts twice as long as rather than for you to, throw the whole package in. You don't get the freezer burn. But anyways, here's my melon. If you see, look how nice that looks. It's got the shape. It didn't squish it any. And when it thaws out, it's still going to be the same shape. Okay? All right. That's it for me. Hope you take my idea. Hey, if you don't do this, take a straw and suck through it, it'll do the same thing, okay? Not quite as tight, but it'll do the same thing. All right. My sister's laughing at me. You know, she just walks in at the tail end of all this. But anyways, you have a great night, great day, whatever time you're watching this. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, a like, a share. Catch me on YouTube, and we'll see you next time, okay? Manja manja. See ya. Catch you later. See you around then, friend. Got my, look at, got my, let me turn this around. How do you do it? Oh, do I have to, I guess we're gonna have to do it this way.